And I want to talk about our friends over at DraftKings. You know, America's top rated sports booking app. Not only are they safe, but they are secure. And just like my main man, Deke, they're reliable, baby.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Come on, man. You know you're reliable. Give me some. There it is. And for all the first time people out there, because we got plenty of first time people out there, right? Oh, it was my first time doing this. It was my first time saying that. Well, when it's your first time signing up for DraftKings, make sure you use the promo code MOATS, MOATS, so you can receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. Deke, it's just free money, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it is. You put some money in. I'm Mr. DraftKings over here. You typed in that promo code MOATS. And I said, I'm going to match you. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. It is that simple. But the one thing that we do know, Deke, is that sometimes people have problems when it comes to gambling. Sometimes they lack self-control. Sometimes they might have a crisis. Sometimes they need referral services. And you know what I tell them? If you got a gambling problem, crisis counseling, or you need referral services, you better call 1-800-GAMBLER. Gambler. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. Gambler. Money I heard? What? Huh? Did somebody say stacks of paper? What? Huh?
Yeah.
We stack it. Ching. Is that weird? Oh. I believe it is time to stack some paper then, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time. I love when it's time to stack paper because, you know, that's all I'm about. Paper and stacking it. Click, click, click. Nice and neat. Sometimes it can get a little messy. But either way, we are good to go. And I am excited about this week's bets, ladies and gentlemen. You know how we get when we talk about stacking paper. Now, for those that were on the show with us yesterday, we broke down the Bears-Steelers matchup.
Yeah.
We gave our ever so coveted score predictions. And with those predictions, both of us had the team not just winning, but covering as well.
Yep.
So as I looked on this first one, Steelers -6. Now, this is meaning you think the Steelers are going to win, but they're also going to cover, meaning they're going to win by at least 7 points, okay? At least 7 points. Now, like I said, both of our predictions had the team winning by that, so you should be good if you're walking by, you know, what we say. -110 on the odds, $20 bet will win you that smooth 38. You know how we roll, baby. You know how we roll. But that's Steelers -6. So if you want the points, there you have it. Now, say you're a little bit not as optimistic about the scoring, right? You might have looked at last week and said, look, man, them boys won by 5 points, man. I don't trust them. I don't think they're going to win by 7. Okay, but you think they're going to win. You can take Steelers money line. Now, the odds aren't as good now here, okay? Odds -250, but a $20 bet will still win you 28. So this is more so the safe hedging of said bet, but still productive payout. Whereas the other one, in terms of Steelers -6, you a little bit more, you know, got that machismo. You saying not only are we going to win, but we're going to put that foot where it's supposed to be. Difference, levels to this thing. So those are my first two. What you got on your end, though? Big Deke energy.
Thursday night.
Uh-oh. Are we parlaying?
Oh, yeah.
Parlay,
I didn't hit last week. That was bad. I'm sorry. I thought it was a foregone conclusion. What was it? Green Bay +10 or something. And then Rodgers, the over. I think he just needed like 200
Crazy
something.
thing was he balled out, but he definitely, like, the passing yardage was low.
They had a lot of rushing yards. They had a lot of rushing yards, and just with the game flow, it wasn't meant to be, because you even saw in the second half in the fourth quarter, I'm like, he's not going to get this because they don't need to pass the ball. They're up. They're going to try to run the clock out. Cardinals came back. I mean, that was a crazy-ass game. That was an awesome game to watch. It was. Sorry, I thought that one was a foregone conclusion, but I have my next for sure pick right here for the Thursday night. And yes, it is another parlay.
Parlay.
This is, again, messing with the spreads a little bit.
I like when you do that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't just, follow the rules. Nobody puts Big Deke in a box.
I think you could take this one to the bank, too, because
take it to the bank. I like
it's almost like last week. Two scenarios are happening. The Jets pull the upset. Mike White plays really good. Yeah. Has the over on these passing yards. So let me get you the numbers right here. Or the other scenario is Colts get up. Yeah. Jets need to come back. Garbage time points. And they get it within the spread, and Mike White also hits the passing yards. So here's what they are. Normal spreads at +10.5. Adjusted it a little bit. Jets +13.5. Parlayed with Mike White passing yards, 224.5.
Coming off of a 400-yarder. On the short week, I like
Gets you to plus 155.
Let's get it.
So $10 gets you $15 and 50 cents in profit right there.
Let's go. And don't forget that 50 cent.
I was going to say, I was just about to say 15, but no, I don't want to shortchange anyone 50 cents.
Don't you short them.
So I like that one. I do think the Colts are going to win this game, but I like the odds. I like the plus 13 and a half.
The spread. You get that 13 and a half. I like that a lot.
And I like the passing yards at 224. I know the Jets don't have the best of weapons out there, but Mike White played the Bengals defense better than the Colts. Comparable.
But who the heck knows after that performance?
I was going to say, comparable enough. You know, he dropped 400 against the Bengals, so I don't think 224 is completely out of range. When you also consider if they're down, they're going to be putting up some garbage time points. But if the Jets are doing good, I expect Mike White to do good too.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to go as he goes. 100% they're going to go as he goes.
So that's my one to watch for tonight.
Shout out to the parlay. I like when you parlay it, man.
Thanks,
that's like your thing.
Yeah. The Thursday night ones too. It gives you something to watch for tonight.
It's like your niche right there, man. It makes me want to tune into these games. All right. Now, this next one, I'm excited because this is where the divide always happens in the room. We got Big Ben passing yards, baby.
Oh, where'd you find that? That's up.
Come on now, man. When it's with me, it's always up. All right. Big Ben over 246 and a half passing yards. So my man needs 247 or more passing yards. If you think he gets that, odds are minus 115. $20 bet will win you a smooth 37. Now, the thing that I like is this, because sometimes Vegas and DraftKings, they'll play with you, right? They'll give you these odds to tease you, to make you feel like one side is better than the other, but not so fast. For those that are optimistic about Seven and his arm and the performance that he can put out there, you get negative 115 odds, right? If you think he's going to go over 246 and a half yards, so 247 or more passing yards, you get the exact same odds if you think he's going to pass for less than 246 and a half yards. So if you think he's going to go over 247, you got money to put down. $20 bet wins you 37. If you think he's going to have less than 247 passing yards, you put that same money down. You're going to get the exact same payout because the odds are the same. I love that. I love it a lot. Whew. Now, if I was asking Deke, would you take the over or would you take the under?
I'm taking the over. Now, what I was looking for was the same game parlay. I don't think they have the adjustments or the odds up yet for the passing yards because I want to do Steelers money line combined with the over on Big Ben passing yards. It's just not up yet. Keep an eye out for that as the week goes on because this is the Monday night game. But yeah, I'd take the over on that.
I like it. Next one. We talked about the young guy, Najee Harris. It's funny now, because of how well he's been playing. The over-under is set at 81 and a half rushing yards for him. He's been averaging, you said, 68? That's what we say. He's been averaging 68. We said he's due for a breakout game. If you think this is the one where he goes over 81 and a half yards, so he needs 82 rushing yards or more. 82 rushing yards. Odds are minus 115, so a $20 bet will win you a smooth $37. How you feeling? That could be one you definitely be interested in. And then my last one. Can we talk about this defense? But more importantly, as it pertains to Justin Fields. If Justin Fields, bless you.
Thank you.
The over-under is set at 185 and a half passing yards. What did he have just last week?
I don't know. I pulled up Najee Harris.
Oh, I thought you were pulling him up. I was like, oh, what did he have last week? Definitely was under 200 yards, okay? So, with that being said, if you think that Justin Fields is going to go over 185 and a half yards, which means 186 or more, odds are minus 115. $20 bet will win you that $37 right there. Now, you always got to throw that out there just for the people. You know, for the ones that might think, hey, man, I think Steelers win, but I think Justin's going to get off a little bit. He's going to have some success.
175 last week.
He went for 175 last week.
He had 103 on the ground.
Yeah. So, like I said, not total yards, just strictly passing yards. So, you got some options right there, man. You got some weekend options. You got some parlay options for the night. But either way, man, stack your paper, baby. Stack your paper.
100%.
I like it.
Here's one to look out for.
Oh, what you got on that, man?
Longest reception. Deontay Johnson over under at 23 and a half.
It's just hit or miss. I like it, though. But we got to get it early.
That's minus 110 and minus 120.
You know he's due for one, too.
I think so.
He's due for the tutty.
Yeah, I don't think the Bears secondary is that amazing. So
why didn't we take the shot last week? We didn't
we did. Well, kind of. We did a little sideline shot the one time.
I'm talking like Green Bay. Like, was that Denver? Was it Denver or Seattle? No, it was Denver. Yeah, Green Bay and Denver. We took that shot early. Well, that's what I need. I want one of them again. Yeah. Opening drive, just third play and just chuck that thing deep.
Yeah, what happened in the opening drive? That was actually a decent drive. We got the ball moving when we had to punt for some. I don't know if it was penalties or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's my thing, man. Take a shot, bro.
But we had a few. I thought we had a few good drives in the first half. Unfortunately, it just ended in 3. Should have been 6 points, but that's a whole nother story.
Take the shot, man. Take the shot.